Hi students, welcome to this class of heart-lung system. It is a topic in a fifth module. Now we see in detail of what is heart-lung machine. An heart-lung machine is an apparatus that does the work of both heart and the lungs during, for example, open heart surgery. That is, during surgery, the heart should not operate. So in an operating heart, you cannot do any surgery. So heart will beat at an average beat per minute of 70 to 80 beat per minute. So during that time, so you cannot do any surgery if any cardiac block in there is there in any veins and all, there you cannot do surgery in your heart. So due to facilitate this one, we implement a machine called heart lung machine. So heart lung machine will do the function of both hearts and lung, both the heart and lungs. So the heart will pump the blood and lungs will oxygenate the blood. So here we are having a roller pump to pump the blood and oxygenator to oxygenate the blood. The roller pump will do the function of pumping the blood and oxygenator will do the function of oxygenating the blood. Fine. These are all there in an heart-lung machine. So the basic function of a machine is to oxygenate the body's venous supply of blood and then to pump it back to the arterial system. The blood returning to the heart is diverted through machine before returning it to the arterial system. Machine means blood returning. The blood returning means from the veins. The blood which is returning is through the veins. That is from superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. The blood returning to the heart is of deoxygenated blood. It is being diverted to the machine, means it is being diverted to the diverted to the oxygenator. From the oxygenator, it is being fed to the pump, then into the arterial circulation. Fine, I think you understood what is heart lung machine. So now some of the more important components of this one is include roller pumps or pumps, oxygenator, temperature regulator and filters. The most important is pump and oxygenator. So why heart lung machine is needed? So that I told you, the operating on a beating heart is extremely difficult, and heart lung machine allows blood to bypass the heart while surgeons work. It draws blood from a patient just before it reaches the heart, adds oxygen to it and pumps it back around the body, ensuring that all of the organs receive the oxygen they needed during the surgery. So this is what an heart lung machine see. See here you can see a arrow, this arrow which is from returning blood and it is being fed to the oxygenator. From the oxygenator we can see from the tubes it is being returned to the aorta, that is which is an oxygenated rich blood. So oxygen poor blood leaves the heart to enter the heart lung machine, and second one you can see the heart lung machine pumps and adds oxygen to the blood before it returns to the body. Third, you can see oxygen blood returns to the body, skipping the heart and lungs. So this is an important topic, that is it skip the heart and lungs. The blood will not flow to the heart and lungs, natural heart and lungs. So this is what your operation of you have to see this one. So here you can see a cannula. So you can see a tube which is fitted surgically fitted to the heart, and you can see a tube which is surgically fitted to the aorta. So that tube is a thin tube inserted into a vein or a body cavity to administer medication, or to administer the returning blood to the oxygenator. This we call as the cannula. The cannula is a tube inserted temporarily. It is not permanent tube. It is inserted for temporarily during the surgery, so that the deoxygenated blood should not enter the right atrium. So you know the deoxygenated blood will enter the right atrium and the oxygenated blood will enter the left atrium. Fine. Okay. Then the deoxygenated blood will fed to the cannula, that is tube inserted, and this cannula, from this cannula it will be fed. The deoxygenated blood will be in the bottom and the oxygen will be fed at the top, and this rotating disc will rotate the blood and the oxygen will come and mix with that. And if any carbon dioxide is there, or if any deoxygenated blood is there, then it will be fed to the CO2. CO2 is out and O2 is incoming. So next you can see that the leaving the blood which is leaving the oxygenator will be oxygen enriched blood. So this blood which is leaving here, it will be oxygen enriched blood. This blood will be fed to the roller pump. The roller pump, this side, it will be of high pressure. It will create a high pressure here, and the blood flows from the higher pressure to the lower pressure. So the blood enters here, it causes the higher pressure, then it leaves this one, then it is slowly moves like this, and it moves in this position to the cannula which is being fitted to the aorta. See the cannula, you can see there is an artery is there. Inside that you are inserting a tube, that is the cannula. I think you understood what is this cannula and how the oxygenator will do and how the roller pump will work here. The cannula is a thin tube inserted into the vein of the body cavity to administer medication, drain of fluid inserted in a surgical instrument. So it's a small tube inserted. Next one we see in how the oxygenator. See there we are having a rotating disc here. See in oxygenator we are having rotating disc. Either we can perform the oxygenator in a rotating disc or through a semi-permeable membrane. In the semi-permeable membrane, which is easy to understand, so oxygen will be passed through the semi-permeable membrane. It will mix with the blood, and the carbon dioxide from the blood, it will pass through the semi-permeable membrane to the gas chamber, that is in the top, and it will pass to the outside. So some amount of oxygen is also there, but most dominant it will be carbon dioxide. So then the oxygen will come, it will mix with the blood, and it will leave and it is being fed to the arterial outflow. Same. An oxygenator is a medical device that is capable of exchanging the oxygen and the carbon dioxide in the blood of human patient during surgical procedures. So this is what the roller pump will do. Roller pump with two rollers 180 degrees apart. The compression of the roller against the raceway is adjustable. Blood is propelled in the direction of rotation. See here the arrow. You just see the arrow of the figure A. So the blood will coming towards this one, and it is, you can see the direction of the B, we can see the direction, C you can see the direction, D you can see the direction. So the blood will come here and it will flow. So this is what the roller pump will do. So what are the important components of a heart lung machine? One is roller pump, and another is what? Another is oxygenator. So these two will perform the action of heart and lungs. Okay, I think you understood about this topic, heart lung machine. Then attend the quiz also.